Hi, I'm TMV, professional Valorant watcher for ACEND Club. Today we're going to take a look at how you can improve by watching the pros. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at Sentinels versus Karmine Corp from the recent Masters Madrid, and I'm going to show you how you can learn from watching pro games.
Okay, the first thing that you can learn by watching pro games is some good, useful lineups. Pros will tend to use some of the best lineups because they need them to be good. You need to keep note of what area is this affecting, where is this lineup exactly going. But as you can see from this, you can learn some very useful lineups from the pros who often will be using utility at the start of rounds. So the next thing is looking at the minimap, and this is going to be really important to learn from these games. For instance, here, Sentinels have stacked the C site, they're on an eco, so basically they want to take a risk in this round to try and win it, but so much is going to go on, as you can see here, that it's really hard to tell what's actually going on in this round without looking at the minimap first. Now this is why we want a really crisp, clean monitor like this ZOWIE monitor here, so that we can tell those small details, because the minimap is still pretty small. So for instance, Sentinels are going to start with a Fade Haunt here. That reveals that players are here when it gets destroyed from Karmine Corp. They then send out the Omen Flash. They then send out their Razor. We then get the Fade Haunt from the other team, Karmine Corp, as well coming in. That's why John is getting revealed here, right? All of these kind of things you can tell from the minimap, but without it, it would be pretty tough. Another key thing to consider is positioning for players. Like watch TenZ in this round, because he gets pretty inventive and pretty crazy. Sends out his Omen Flash. He's then going to TP knowing that they're blind, and that gives him 2 free kills. But he's also going to continue to use different elevations to his advantage as well. We see Zekken blast back up high, but here he goes. Look, he's up on top again, and that manages to get him a kill. So we're always thinking about, why are these players taking these different positions, right? Why are we using elevation? Because this swing here from Sentinels, we got people lower, we got people higher. That's going to be really hard to deal with. And then the final thing, and perhaps the most important one, is always ask why. Why are pro players doing what they are doing? For instance, in this round, let's take a look at it. Karmine Corp, they're in a 3v4. Not a great situation. They need to find some advantage, any advantage that they can. And so what they do is they do something a bit weird. They come up with a bit of a weird plan where Thomasy's going to hit the door here on A. That makes a lot of noise. But then Narrate is actually on B, and he's going to tap the spike over towards B. Why the hell are they doing that? Well, it creates confusion. Sentinels now don't know, are they on A, are they on B? Don't know. So Sentinels are now going to look for information like TenZ does here. And what does he do? He walks and gives them a free kill. Now you might have thought, why has TenZ done that? That's stupid by TenZ, but it's not. He needs to look for that information of, are they actually on A or are they actually on B? He doesn't know, and so he does end up giving them a free kill. So always ask why.
And so watching Valorant is important if you do want to get better. Watching the pros play, how they play, and understanding what they're doing is going to make you a better player. And it might be difficult at first to try and come up with all those things and focus on all those little details, but the more you watch, the more you will learn those patterns, the more you will get familiar with what pros actually do. And if you do watch enough on some of these good monitors, then you will become a better player. So that's all from me. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about how I go about breaking down some VODs. If you want to learn more tips and tricks, check out the other episodes of the ZOWIE Esports Class.
Done. Yeah.
And going back and looking at the minimap can really... So close.